going on, y'all? It's just another beautiful day here on the property. It's early morning. It's muggy. You can tell the camera is not wanting to cooperate. Go from outside to inside. We gotta move these birds. It's been so hot here, and I haven't really had to cut grass. We haven't had too much rain. We had like one day where it rained in the evening time, like relatively hard and quick. So it didn't really stick around too much. So up there we're moving the birds. It's been very dry. So they haven't gotten too much like. I mean, they've gotten fresh grass, but it's just like I said, it's like dry grass. Nobody wants to eat dry grass. Ugh. These things are the worst to open. But the thing is, last night, this beautiful, beautiful storm came through. And honestly, I wouldn't call it too much of a storm. I mean, there was a little thunder bumping, but it wasn't like a hard rain. It was just a very nice, consistent rain. It was beautiful. So all of a sudden, grass is a sign that it wants to start to pop up today. So I got to get some grass to cut. I went ahead and cut the front yard for my little garden tours, and I watched it. So I don't have to really do that, but up there where the meat birds are, I gotta go cut. And then in the backyard I gotta cut, but I've got these these plants. So when we had the there you go. I am happy to say though that I did a pre-order for these birds locally, and I have already had some people pre-order, pre-buy. I guess it would be pre-order for them, but I did a pre-sale. So I've sold seven of those birds so far. So go us, that's exciting. I did decide that because I'm only growing like 60 at a time, that I'm gonna call it small batch pasture poultry to kind of, you know, kind of feed into those people who like limited edition, things like that. So small batch, if you know anything about bourbon, small batch bourbons and stuff like that, it's very small batch, but it's just some of the best delicious bourbons that you have. grass cutting real quick because then we gotta go stop the water. Back here, we used to have the goats, okay? So I gotta cut the backyard. Backyard is definitely getting tall, a lot of grass. Over here where oak is, you can see we've got these these plants, and they're like hard stemmed. Well, they're literally all over the chicken pen because now that the goats aren't back there, they're not eating them. But because the goats were back there, it got so bare that those plants kind of took over. So I get to get the mower in there and hope I don't hit anything. I gotta walk around in there. No, we got foggy again. We got foggy again. Hands are full. Give me 2 seconds. Because actually I had to take the whole lens off. The very inside screen got foggy. So let me go stop this water real quick. Like I say, I gotta walk back there, make sure there's nothing I'm gonna cut up, hit with a lawnmower or anything like that, push mower I got. But first thing I'm gonna do is, you watched my garden tour, talked about my tomatoes right here. Well, I've got some more tying up to do. So one bad thing that happens whenever you let your plants go a little too long before pruning them, you get heavier branches like this, and whenever you prune the stuff that they're laying on, then they start to fall. So I had to string it up, tie it up, and I've got another spot right here that needs to be tied up because it's got fruit on it. Some of these are leaning over a little bit, but other than that, everything's looking nice. My cucumber, I'm keeping it pruned. So I did find, obviously not right now, but when I was pruning these the other day, I did find one more hornworm, and I found one more of those caterpillars. I was like, I don't understand where they came from. I've got some poop here. Oh, there's a hornworm. There he is. So we'll get that little guy cut off. But I don't think that's all his poop. There was some more. I really want to find one of those other caterpillars to show you. Because I was like, I've never really seen these on my tomatoes before. Oh well. But look at these, Yeah, looks like I got probably another hornworm somewhere right here. I'll get the black light out later and come explore, but look at those San Marzanos just growing. There's gonna be so many of them. I look forward to being able to can them. So let's take this little guy on a ride to the garden chicken. Chicken. Ah. There it goes. Wee. I'm gonna do some more tying up. Tying some more of these up. Don't want them getting diseased right now. We've gone too far. Gone too far to go back now. Look at the look at these. These are looking very nice. Look at these. Those are turning out to be nice. A little bit bigger than I thought they would be, but I think it's just because planting them so late that I don't know, but it'll be nice when they're done. It'll be nice. It's also a little interesting to me is the fact that all these over here have had hornworms or something on them, but these have not. So I'm wondering. I mean, this is the first time I planted in that bed, so it's not like I'm constantly planting tomatoes in it. So that's why they know that where they're coming from, so or where they'll be. These just haven't had it. Huh. Maybe it's the bird bath. Maybe the bird bath is scaring the bugs away because they're scared of birds. I just put a bird bath in my raised bed. Chicken treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't have anything else for you. Get him. Get him. So cutting in here, and I want to show you that. So it's also encroaching on our backyard where we have decently good grass we walk on. But these things are hard. They're hard. Why are you pecking me? It just leaves hard stubble, and that hurts when you step on it. You know, like it hurts. So you don't want to walk in the backyard with those shoes on because you got these things after I cut it. Plus, all this is prime snake territory, and we don't want any unwanted creatures, nor do I want it just to overgrow and turn into, will you stop pecking me? You got grass on me since you're eating me. I don't want this overgrowing and being bad. I still got to cut this limb down that fell. It's been lazy. Got a couple other limbs back there that need to be cut. Because if you look right here, that one leans up over the fence, and all the chickens have to do is use their little noggins and climb up over it. So I've neglected the chicken pen area long enough. So it's really time to do better and get back out here. But I'm sweating hot. Like I'm wet, dripping wet. It's only 9 o'clock, so I definitely see a sprinkler in my future today. But let's get back to getting pecked by a chicken and cut this grass. It looks a lot better. The chickens have a lot more room. They didn't want to go in that tall stuff because they couldn't see. They looked like the raptors in Jurassic Park going through the cornfield. But you can see they're definitely finding some new bugs and stuff. My hope is that they'll scratch around a little bit more and start eating on those twigs, and maybe I'll cut it down a good bit. I'll try to stay on top of it best I can, just because I want to make sure they have adequate room to walk around and get fresh greens and things like that. I want them to be happy. So next thing really to do is to do extensive work back here. I got some pine straw built up on the roof over here. Got some things to clean up. Need to pull some more bedding out. Got some more work to do and stuff, but appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this super hot day. I'm done for the day. It's getting unbearable, and I'm still getting attacked by this chicken. This is one of the ones that we hatched out. Yeah. Rooster. No rooster, she's a little hen looking. She was following me around. I was running away from her. She was chasing me. It was pretty cute. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I am going to wash my truck though and get wet because it's hot. Appreciate you hanging out.